Woo! I seen the Tesla truck come out today. Oh my god.
All right, so the Tesla Cybertruck has been kind of an enigma. It was revealed 4 years ago, almost to the day. And ever since then, it was kind of quiet. But then we slowly started seeing them rolling around like California a little bit, and then a couple in Texas. And these are like prototype.
Oh my god, bro. I would get a Tesla truck. Not as my first car, of course. As like after I get all the dream cars I want, that'll be like a car I'll get. This will be a car I'll get.
AP Cybertrucks, and they were testing.
This is tough.
Turns out one of them was me.
This is tough.
Well, for a day anyway. So what we have here is a near final Tesla Cybertruck.
This is
it's not an actual delivery truck yet. It's still one that they've been testing. So there's some small prototypey things here or there. But everything that I'm about to show you is what's going to show up in the customer's delivery trucks starting basically right now. So I've learned a lot about this truck in my time testing it. There are some surprising things about it, some features that are really cool, things that I think truck people are really going to like, but also some concerns that I have, some surprises. Buckle up. This is going to be a mega video. Get subscribed. There's a lot to it.
Shit.
Let's take a look at the final Tesla Cybertruck.
It's bulletproof? No way. No way, boy.
All right, first things first. Let's get to the specs. Everyone wants to know the official numbers, everything on paper. And it's funny because we'll get to this in a second, but some things have actually changed from the show truck that showed up on stage, including the overall dimensions. I'll get to that. But the stuff that you probably care about is the basics like price, range, speed.
What is it that we really want?
So there are going to be 3 configurations of the Cybertruck. This one that we're looking at here, which you can't tell by looking at it, but this is the triple motor version. It's not quite the same as the plaid powertrain.
How the fuck you get in the car? There's no door handles.
Is 2 in the rear, 1 in the front, and it's going to be able to do 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds, an 11-second quarter mile. It's got about 845 horsepower.
Oh!
It has torque vectoring at the rear, and it's absurd. They call it the...
Wait. What's that? Wait. Hold on. Trackhawk horsepower. Don't tell me it's faster than a Trackhawk. Wait, what he said? He said what? Wait, what he said?
Beast.
He said what?
Horsepower. It has...
Fuck it. Bro, wait. Oh my god, I'm losing it, bro.
It's going to show up in the customer's...
Bro, I'm losing it.
A lot to it.
Wait,
It's going to be a mega second, but some things have actually... It's not quite the same as the
yeah.
And
845 horsepower. How much does a Trackhawk have? No fucking way. It's faster than a Trackhawk? No way, bro. No way. No way. The Tracker was just 344. And he said the Tesla is what? No fucking way, dude. It's faster than a Trackhawk?
Sure. They call it the Beast.
Wait. Hold on. AMG GT63 horsepower. 831. 831. Yo. What the fuck?
Horsepower. It has torque vectoring at the rear.
This shit is...
And it's absurd. They call it the Beast. It's a pretty ridiculous set of specs. I think that makes it the fastest production pickup truck factory ever.
Bro, but this shit is faster than a Trackhawk and an AMG.
Also going to be a dual motor version that they also start to ship early, and eventually also a single motor rear wheel drive version.
No fucking way.
The triple motor is going to start
at about
$100,000. So this is new information. We kind of had a much lower idea of what the price was going to be at launch. is a $100,000 truck you're looking at.
Wow.
Expect somewhere around 75, 85,000 for the dual motor version, and then the single motor will be further down the road. But the dual motor is still 600 plus horsepower and still plenty fast. But that's the general basics. And as far as range, we'll get to the wheels in a second, but it's about a 340 mile max range from the absolute most efficient version of this truck. Now, a couple other last numbers things that I think some truck people will appreciate. First of all, towing capacity and bed capacity. Those are some things that Tesla's told me. I'm gonna put the numbers up here. I think it's 2,500 pounds for the bed, which is pretty cool. And we also measured the truck because officially it's about 5% smaller in every dimension from the original show truck, the prototype that people have been seeing on stage. So I measured it from front to back, and it's about, from bumper to bumper, 224 inches. We happen to have an F-150 Lightning here that we've been directly comparing it to. Right over there. We've got some onboard power. Premium tire that's going to come on a 20-inch rim. All of the initial trucks, triple motor, dual motor, they'll all have this tire on it. Looks like it's a bespoke good.
Chat, would y'all cop a Tesla truck? I would, not gonna lie.
Your tires got some neat little aesthetic tweaks and I'm sure compound tweaks and shred stuff here. But this is a plastic aero. Looks surreal. Like there is not really a single curve on this entire truck. Every single piece, these are giant pieces of stainless steel. There's all sorts of sheen and fingerprint implications that we'll talk about. But I don't know, it's an aesthetic thing. Like not a whole lot of curves, fine, that's pretty cool. But then the other version of that conversation is like, look at how sharp the front of the, some
doors with
there's no door handles. Like, and like, oh, that's cute, but when you ship the thing, you're gonna have door handles eventually. No door handles on the Cybertruck, and they're sticking to it. I have my concerns about this. Yeah, so basically how this works is there's a little button right here that's indented. You press that button, and when it's unlocked, it sort of pushes it out maybe 2 inches, and you grab in here and open the whole door.
Okay.
And then you close it.
Okay.
The auto-presented windows, they all close themselves up here. They're frameless windows.
Okay.
That's cool. It works. Same thing actually back here. Smaller button. You press it. It opens it.
That's cool. Okay.
And it works. And this is actually a full 90-degree door. I love that there's like stainless steel in here. It's very clearly all metal.
Okay.
It's got a nice thunk to it too. But what I've noticed, and this is something
I need to see the interior. I need to see the interior.
Is the only curve in the entire interior is this steering wheel. And yes, it's a wheel. It's not a yoke. I'm pretty sure when they first showed the car, one of the big things they showed was it had a yoke, and it had this crazy like.
Yo, the only thing when it comes to Teslas is like, it's like when it comes to driving, like it's like I never drove a Tesla, but I've been in one, and it's like how the fuck do you drive this shit? Like,
bullshit.
It's no type of manual. Nothing like
both at the front.
That shit
now it's looking a lot more normal car like, but there's still a lot to go over. So first of all, this glass canopy from the nose of the car, basically all the way back.
Bro, this shit like built like this. This is like a built car from scratch.
In front of my head,
literally,
is the single largest piece of glass in the entire automotive industry. Like if you tried to order a piece of glass this big for your house, it would be a big piece of glass. But this is the biggest windshield we've ever seen. And it kind of is this nice dramatic canopy when you're just like looking around, and visibility in the truck is very good. You also have these little removable sunshades that are actually pretty big, and there's this nice, look at this magnetic.
Very convenient.
Up top.
Very convenient. That's mad convenient.
So that's cool and everything. But aside from that, no other curves. Lots of straight angles and triangles and things like that. A good amount of door storage.
It's just kind of
like an accelerator and get it back, but there's just a ton of room. And then I'm thinking about visibility over the nose of the car. Man, it's not great. I feel like the more I drive this car, the more I get accustomed to the size of it. But I really don't feel like I'm looking right down over the nose. I'm looking out at the end of the windshield and then sort of guessing where the nose is.
That shit. Somebody probably, when it comes to parking, I know for a fact it's going to be a high percentage when it comes to people with parking and they end up hitting somebody else's car. It's going to be a high percentage of that, bro. It's gonna be a very high percentage, especially when someone don't like, especially when someone is not as good of a driver, because this car is literally pointy as hell in the front. It's not like an ordinary car where you could actually look over and see how close you are to the other car in front of you.
So, okay, a couple of the smaller
That's gonna be
First
a problem.
of all, this light up here, touch sensitive. I think that's pretty cool. There's ambient lights all the way around the cabin, and you can change the color of that with RGB with software. I'll get to the software in a second.
Okay.
There's also an interior-facing cabin camera, and there would normally be, this is one of the prototypey things, but there would normally be a regular rear-view camera here. Now, as I mentioned, you don't actually get to see out the back from the mirror if your tonneau cover is closed. But there also is no camera option for that rear-view mirror to turn into a feed from a camera. Instead...
So they don't have a back camera where you back up? Please tell me they do, bro.
That will always be on the screen.
Please tell me they do.
And I think I found it's actually fine. You just sort of train yourself to glance at the top of the screen instead of at where the mirror normally is, but that's something to note. And one more thing. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Huge tinted roof over your head, all the way back over the passengers' heads, and a ton of speakers. Not a single curve to any of the speaker grills, but there are speaker grills all over this cabin, and they're all either trapezoids or squares. Okay, something I just realized. I thought that it was required that the only actual physical button you need in your car is the hazards button. This truck does not have a hazards button. It has a touch-sensitive hazards thing, but then there's also your park, reverse, neutral, and drive gears if you actually want to change them up above your head.
Okay. Which is
I've never seen it there in any car.
Never seen that.
Ever, actually. Typically,
weird.
It's right in front of you with the paddles, shifters, or your gear selectors, and you can still do it on the screen like you can in other Teslas, but that's new.
Very new.
That's definitely new. Okay. Now, the back seat of the Cybertruck. It's weirder than you think.
The back seat.
There's still no stocks. There's still no blinker stocks, still no drive, reverse, all that stuff. But the buttons on the steering wheel are, at least now, haptic, like actual buttons. They're not haptic touch controls where you touch it and it vibrates to simulate a button. No, it actually clicks and moves this time, so that's awesome. So at least that's better. So that's the blinkers on the steering wheel. That's your headlights. That's your giant windshield wiper, which I'll talk about, and your voice controls. You still got your wheels up and down for volume of media and your autopilot controls. And then this sort of a flat squircle, I guess is what you'd call it, like a squared off circle type thing for the steering.
I don't know if I would get this no more. I don't know.
Oh, and then
well, it is. This is only one version. There's two more, so
it's a real horn.
I don't know.
This time there's no like button.
I don't know, Chad.
Halfway down. I go all the way down on this window, all the way down on that window.
It looks cool.
So that's real time.
I
got my lights in real time. I have the headlights down here.
Driving, yes. I want to see the driver.
It's a really different ratio. I'm not used to the hood being that short compared to where the windshield is, but either way, it's pretty quiet. I will say these laminated windows do a good job of sealing out all the noise. They also happen to be shatterproof. The truck also happens to be allegedly bulletproof. I'm not testing that in this video, but you've seen the pictures. So the idea is it's really well built. I'm just trying to figure out, all right, this feels nimble, right? Steering the weight's not going to change, so this is the way it always is. Getting used to the steering is really going to be the number one thing.
It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks cool, but I don't know if I would get it no more.
People,
not that I'm like
they're not going to be used to the
shit.
entire steering being. World's largest windshield is pretty funny. I think with every Tesla I've reviewed for the past couple of years, there's always been one. The power, the sheer force of 2.7 seconds 0 to 60.
The fact that it's faster than a fucking Trackhawk is insane.
850-ish horsepower, like no other truck moves in a straight line like this one does. But I'm also going to include the steering as a pro. You got to get used to it, but again, that tight turning radius and how nimble it feels like on a highway, that's remarkably responsive. Like, I can turn my wheel like this in a Model S Plaid and it does not feel as responsive as this. That's a crazy thing to say. So then its downside is going to be, one, just that people think it's ugly. And that's fine. A lot of people are going to think it's ugly.
Yeah.
And two is it's more expensive than we originally thought. It doesn't have that price advantage I am driving a $100,000 truck right now. There's no way around that. The F-150 Lightning I'm following right now is going to cost significantly less. The Rivian R1T and the Hummer are also very expensive, but it's no longer an advantage that we might have thought it was going to be. Now, this isn't a review. I haven't towed anything with this. I haven't used any of the trailer features. I haven't filled it up with rocks and mud and gotten it dirty. I haven't off-roaded at all. There's a total separate off-road mode in the thing I haven't used. I haven't road tripped in it. I haven't lived with it. I do have an order, so I plan on doing all that. So make sure you get subscribed to see the full review of the Cybertruck when it comes out. But I think generally, as this is my second impressions ever and first time ever driving the thing, I think they really got themselves something solid here. We're gonna have to see about fit and finish. A lot of let's see, a lot of wait and see. But I'm impressed with this. I'm impressed. So let me know what you think.
The truck is cool, but I don't know if I would get it no more.